I have to explain two first kisses. One got stolen from me. Oops. There was this super hot girl, well, hot, and everybody found her hot. I was seeing like, oh my God, you're such a beautiful girl, you know? I had that vibe. Kinda in the closet, played the game. And then for her, it started to grow into more than a crush. And then she just decided to smack me a kiss in my mouth. I kinda was like replying in a paralyzed way, you know, like in the movies.
My first kiss, it was two girls on the same night. It's a hockey party, and these hockey girls didn't know how to party. It was sort of like club foam party. I started making out with the sister of a friend of mine. I sort of like slipped and fell into the foam, and then I got up again, but I got back to kissing the wrong girl. And then later, that guy came up to me, "Did you make out with my sister? How could you?" And I was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" He was like, but like in a cute way. You know, he punched me like a robot. So I was like such a boy back then.
I was probably 4 or 5 years old. You know, maybe at a theme park.
My first kiss was terrible. We were both from like families that were a little bit more conservative maybe, so we were like hanging out secretly. He was a little bit older than me also, which, you know, later you're like, okay, suspicious, but at that age it's like, ooh, exciting. And one day he said, you dropped your keys. And I was like, I dropped my keys? And then he goes like this. And I looked, and then he kissed me. And then the kiss was literally like this, you know, when your tongue goes like this. And then at a certain point, the clock changed, and it went like this. And I was just literally there with my eyes open.
I believe with a guy, the first time was when I was 15, very sneaky. I was not out of the closet, so I had to be very careful. I was, really overthinking it a lot, looking for kind of answers, but the next time it went better and it didn't feel strange anymore. So from that moment on, I knew, like, I think I'm definitely more into guys.
I was 14 and I used to hang out at shopping malls. Like in Johannesburg, there's not really much to do in the suburbs. It was like in the back staircase, like where they kept the shopping carts.
And there was always this like guy that I always had a crush on. And I was 14 and it was like in the veranda of my house as a little secret. And it was really nice. I think it lasted for like 30 minutes. We just kept going at it. Like, we were just like 14, like didn't know what we were doing. Sloppy, fun, but it was really cute. I was just like, it's finally happening, you know? Especially when you're a young kid, you're like, oh, it's gonna be my first kiss.
There was a lot of mutual sort of slight flirtation going on and stuff, and I just at some point kind of leant over and sort of very quickly, very briefly kissed them. And then I remember going home afterwards and just being like so excited, feeling like there was so much more, like that my world had been sort of opened in some senses. Like I'd explored one more step in life, but very awkward and how first times often are, you know.
The first kiss was at 17 with my girlfriend. I think I did a pretty terrible job, but I think I've come a long way.